hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Also, I'm joined by my co-host, Fred, again today. So you know if Fred is here, that means we have a very special guest that's joining us today. If you guys are new to us on the Amazon Live side, welcome. Make sure you guys do hit that follow button. You see it either here in this corner or down below. You also we see some of the products of our next guest. We're excited to welcome back Robert Helm of All Sports Headgear to our broadcast today. We're going to talk to Robert not only about the success of All Sports Headgear here on Amazon, but let you guys know if you're new to the broadcast, let you know about the functionality of it, who it's good for, how he has really something for everyone. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We are simulcasting as well. And I see you guys already coming in on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. I think Robert is also simulcasting as well. So we do welcome you guys as well. If you guys have any questions or comments for Robert, make sure you guys put those in the comment section. But Robert, welcome back to the broadcast, man.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much, Cyrus. I'm really excited to be here today.
Look, always a pleasure. Manswell's joining us from Albany, Georgia. He says hello to you as well, Manswell, and thank you for recognizing Fred, Manswell. I appreciate that. Fred doesn't join us too often here on Amazon Live, but we're glad you can recognize him. So, Robert, I'm excited to talk to you. You know, February is recognized for a lot of different things, including Black History Month, but you're not just someone who has made history for yourself. You've been able to not only to create a product that people literally around the country are able to enjoy and show other people what's possible. What has it been like for you, Robert, to think about your own history?
Oh gosh, what an appropriate question for this month. I'm really excited. Actually, my goal for this month is to break our history, or to make history for all sports athletic apparel. We've had fairly decent months these past few months, and looking forward to having a great month this February. But to be more specific, being an inventor, I think is, for people who like to create ideas is kind of like, it's a great success, but really, I think for me, it's been a journey of just doing what I love to do, and so I get satisfaction out of it on every level, man. It's just been really exciting.
Well done. Well, Robert, it's been great following your journey over the years. A lot of people don't know Robert and I go way back to I knew Robert Helm, the author. Then he became Robert Helm, the inventor. So let's talk about that, Robert, because we both, along our journey have met people along the way who've gotten to see us evolve. What has it been like for you to see how your audience has grown as you've evolved, especially when it comes to inventing something like All Sports Headgear?
Wow. It's been pretty exciting, as you said, being an author, and I've dabbled in some other business ventures as well. And so having support, it's kind of went from one business to the next business to the next business, as far as my customer base and, those who have just been so encouraging. One of those people being yourself, so it's been, very rewarding. I've built some great relationships along the way. And just really, really excited about what the future has to hold.
Love that. Hello to you, Melissa. Melissa's joining us. She says hello as well on Facebook. And Tamika says, hey, Fred, thank you for recognizing Fred. Tamika. He appreciates that as well. But don't give him too much attention because he'll want to show up on more of these broadcasts here on Amazon.
That's right.
We only bring him out when Robert is here. Well, I had to bring up my favorite color. Everyone knows it's blue. Robert, so of course, I'm rocking my blue All Sports headgear. But I want to talk about that because we've been able to see the different commercials you have. You have people at ball games who are wearing them. What has it been like for you to see that something that began literally in your home to now be able to be on people all over the world?
Wow. It's really exciting. This year we actually have expanded into Mexico and into Canada, and as well as the UK. So here on Amazon, we have all of those marketplaces, including the US. So, that part of it has been really exciting to see that, now that we are growing to a global stage in that regard. But also, from time to time here locally where I live, but also just online, sometimes I randomly come across people or people send me pictures of themselves when they're utilizing the All Sports headgear. So, those times are when it really feels good because, I know why I created it and I know how I utilize it. But to see other people utilizing it in the ways that they do, it's just really, again, it's really, really rewarding because it's something that you can use a lot of different ways. So just very excited about that.
And we're
Yeah.
going to talk about that more, Robert. I want to say hello to Sandra Barker, who's also joining us on Facebook. She says, "Hi, Robert. Good job." And you've been able to have a great support system. You shared a really powerful story on this broadcast, Robert, when you were talking to us about a truck coming up to the house.
Mhm.
And you're being able to see the all sports headgear in the truck and being able to be there with your family. Does that make this even better for you that you're able to do what you love and create a great product, but also share this with those that you love as well?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This day and age, I think generational wealth, being able to pass things on to your children or to your children's children, I think is a goal that we all share. And that's part of this journey is pushing it to a point that it can do just that. It can solve problems for people. It can create happy moments for people, and moreover, hopefully provide opportunities for my children and others going forward. So,
Love that. Love that.
yeah,
And for our audience out there, just to let you know, All Sports Hair Gear comes in a variety of colors. You have your camouflage designs that are new, but also Robert was telling me before we went live here, we were able to add some of the new colors, including pink. I'm going to highlight it for you guys in the carousel there. You have your navy blue. I'm going to highlight that for you guys over on the Amazon as well. Is that a turquoise? Is that right?
yes, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
the turquoise. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it for you guys over on the Amazon side. And then, of course, the one that I have on here is the blue one. I have it highlighted for you guys. You can see. So all of these are available right now on Amazon. Fred is rocking the white one here. You can see here, and also the red one. I think he likes the red one the best, so I'll keep that one on him. But let's talk about some of the features of the All Sports Hair Gear, Robert. For those who are just discovering it, I love the fact that on this broadcast here on Amazon, we're able to show people in real time
Right.
exactly what it's able to do. So let's talk about some of the features, especially on this particular design.
Sure. Well, as you see there, I guess you have that particular design. So I don't know if you want to discuss those features, but this here
Okay.
is a camouflage version of
Mhm.
what he has.
Okay.
He has a terry cloth or the towel version of the All
Mhm.
Sports headgear. And this is a cotton version that is more lightweight, but they share the same features.
Mhm.
As you see, there is a opening here in the hood. This one has a flap to cover up that opening when it's not being used,
Oh, okay.
which is slightly different than the one you have.
Right.
But ultimately, this hole is for long hair. So if you have a ponytail or if you have locks or anything that you want to pull through here, it allows you to do that without obstructing the hood itself.
Mhm.
In addition to that, we have pouches on the neck part of the hood and then between the shoulders of the body of the all sports. And the function of those are to provide a option for hot or cold compress. And initially we designed this for athletes. And so now that we've, kind of trickled into other industries, it's become more universal. So it's for aches and pains in general ways as well. So if you're into fitness or if you're just a person who has aches and pains from chronic, conditions that you have, or, you work hard like I do, it's a
Mhm.
great way to relax. So I sit around the house sometimes with it to just gain comfort. And it does that, like I said, from a hot or cold perspective. This one here has a clasp on the drawstring that
Mhm.
makes it a lot easier to hold it in place when you are wearing it. And
Okay.
so that's kind of how this All Sports is slightly different than the one that he has. And so I like that because for me, when it gets real cold, Cyrus, I do this, man. I make it real tight and I
Mhm.
put it inside my shirt. And as you can see, it creates an airtight barrier, man. And so
Gotcha.
that with the flap, it really, really creates a perfect addition to any coat or any sweater or any t-shirt or any other garment that you might wear that a hood could be beneficial.
Awesome. Talk to us about the flaps, the functionality of the flaps that are on the All Sports Hair Gear as well, Robert.
If you are you referring to the front flaps and the back
Right.
flaps?
Hmm.
Okay, so those are really more for just our unique design to make it more lightweight. This gives it the ability to be worn underneath your shirt. I would do that now, but I only have a t-shirt on, so I don't want to
Yeah.
expose
Yeah.
myself like that. But anyway, yeah, generally I would just put a t-shirt on or something right over the top of this and then
Right.
pull my hood through. So that way the hood is functional either way. But
Mhm.
it's designed with the triangular flap so that it can fit under any garment without creating a bulky situation.
Right.
If you could imagine trying to wear a hoodie underneath a t-shirt, how that would feel as opposed to wearing a hood underneath a t-shirt that you can't feel. So it actually turns the shirt more like into a sleeveless hoodie or a
Yeah.
long sleeve hoodie if you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, and so forth. But also, the primary function for that was really to be able to wipe your face. So, like if you're in the gym working out, or whether you're lifting weights or playing basketball or some other sport, it would just give you a quick way to just wipe your face or wipe your mouth or wipe your nose or whatever the situation might be.
Yeah.
So I call it the adult bib. So
Oh, okay. Or working hard here at the keyboard like I do, Robert.
yes,
Sometimes it gets pretty rough up in here. So
oh yeah, I can imagine.
and all those emails, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So very cool, very cool. Well, so our audience out there, and I see you guys over on the Amazon side. Appreciate the hearts over there on the Amazon side as well. For those who are just tuning in, because I'll just get to talking to Robert, welcome. Y'all are watching Cyrus Webb Presents. Robert Helm is as our guest. If you're wondering why I'm talking to here, why I have this mannequin here, this is Fred. Fred is joining us every time we have Robert Helm here because Robert is the creator of the all sports headgear. That's what you guys see in the carousel here. You see it in a variety of colors, different types. You heard Robert say, I have the camouflage one actually highlighted in the carousel for you guys now. So you have the different designs. You can be able to get different colors. If you have your color preference, again, I have the blue one on here, but I also have the red. I have the white. But you're able to see, and I have the black one as well. But you can see the different colors that are there, the different types of material that you have there as well. Robert, and you've been working on expanding this as well. So what has that been like for you to see the way the brand has expanded from when you first started it?
Oh, very exciting. I just want to real quick, Cyrus, before I miss a point that one of the people from TikTok was mentioning, is the other purpose of the flap. I don't know if you can see it because I've tied it already, but the other purpose of that flap was to give you the ability to create a tie, which would allow you to wear it in another way, kind of like how you used to wear sweaters in the day, like tennis,
Oh,
tennis
right,
sweaters
right.
and things of that nature. So you could tie it to keep it on if you don't want to tuck it underneath your shirt. If you don't want to tie your drawstring, it's another fashionable way to tie it. So I thank you. I believe that was Compass Ion who asked that question or who made that statement. So I appreciate that because
Awesome.
that is a very
Awesome. Very cool. So, Robert, for yourself, I want to talk about the big thing. I mean, because I
yes.
have to say, I've been glad to call you a friend now for quite some time. I don't have a lot of friends that have products on Amazon. I have a lot of friends who have books on Amazon, not a lot of friends who have products. What has that been like for you to be on one of the largest platforms out there to be able to share the all sports headgear with the world?
Well, honestly, it's been such a great journey. When I first started, I was really nervous when I put the product out there because there was nothing like it on the market. And so that part of it was just like, okay, what's going to happen if it's the only product on the market? And so it had a kind of a slow start. But then, during the pandemic and things, it started to pick up more and more and more. And it's just gotten better and better. And from that perspective, I've just really, you know, been excited about seeing it go from just being able to be local to being regional to being, countrywide and now being global, as I said, being into
Right.
other countries. It's just been one of those things that it's been exciting to see that happen, kind of real time, right? Even though it's been a slow process, Amazon, they provide, really in-depth tools that kind of can show you all of those transitions. And, now it's been 5 years that we've been here on Amazon. And, like I said, the journey has just been fantastic. And to be honest, to be really brutally honest with you, being a part of Cyrus Webb Reviews on Amazon Live has been such a just been a significant portion of our success. It's given us an opportunity to share this new product, so much so that now there's a lot of different head towels available on Amazon. None quite like the All Sports. We
Right.
do have a few people trying to knock us off and make our product or something similar to our product. But I would have to say, thanks to you and thanks to our efforts, we've been able to forge an industry on Amazon, a recognizable industry on Amazon over these past 5 years. So thank you and thank Amazon.
Well, I appreciate that, Robert. But like I always try to tell people, I mean, you do the work, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad to be in your circle, in your corner, to help spread the word. But I couldn't do it unless you had created this and made it available. So I'm excited to be able to do that. I know you and I talked recently about some great ideas about using social media more to be able to spread the word. Let's talk about that, because we are primarily on Amazon, as I mentioned. People can go ahead and click it now and get theirs on Amazon. I see some people already have gone ahead and clicked through here on the Amazon side. We appreciate you guys. And also make sure you guys stay connected with Robert. We're going to let you guys know how to do that as well. But Robert, I want to mention again, we are simulcasting this. So
Yeah.
you're simulcasting it on social. I am as well. Talk to us about how social media has helped you in spreading the word.
Oh gosh, man, social media has been just, I guess the tool that everybody needs nowadays, right? Just from maintaining relationships to building a customer base, it's been a phenomenal asset. Utilizing video or digital tools to create, commercials or to help really create new concepts as it relates to the all sports. I don't think we could do that without social media. So having a broad reach to be able to get people's feedback and input in regard to our product, as well as just to kind of see what the market is doing globally. Social media has made all of that really possible. And it's a tool that I think every small business person definitely has to have in their arsenal to succeed.
Such a great point. And I want to say again, the great thing about it, you guys do not see a color that's here, either from myself, from Fred, or from Robert. Make sure you guys do look here on Amazon. There are a variety of colors, as I mentioned, that are there. You have the new turquoise design that is new from the last time Robert was with us. I'm going to highlight it again for you guys. In the carousel on the Amazon side, we have the pink all sports headgear. That is new from the last time. With Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up. Of course, March is Women's Empowerment Month for those ladies out there who like pink, but also for guys who like pink as well. And then you have the navy blue that's there as well. You can see there. I'm going to highlight that. That's all of those are new on the Amazon side since the last time Robert was with us. But then you have the ones like you see with Robert wearing there, like the camouflage design there. And again, you can be able to pick them up for yourself and for your family and friends. Deborah has a question here for you as well. Deborah is joining us on Facebook. She says, "Are they one size, or are there three? Are there children's sizes also?"
Well, really, we do have children's sizes. So let me just answer that directly before I go further. But I would say one size fits all, because my youngest daughter is 8 now, but she's been kind of my prototype for this product as I've been kind of developing it. And I have to say, for children in the wintertime, oh my goodness, like the one that you have on, Cyrus, the terry cloth version of the all sports. If you put that on underneath a child's coat in the wintertime and you tie the drawstring, they can stay outside all day, man. I mean, it's really unbelievable what terry cloth, that particular type of dense terry cloth, provides such a great air barrier that for children, it would be fantastic. And, in that case, having it big enough that you can put it inside their clothes and stuff, that keeps the snow from going in there, keeps the air from going in there. So yes, it is one size fits all in this regard, but we actually have 3 sizes. We have a child size specifically, and that child size would be more for I would say from 3 months to maybe 2 years old. And then you would definitely want to use the adult size or the one size fits all for any child above that. And we also have an extra large, but those are not necessarily available currently on Amazon. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can reach out to me directly and I can get you situated with an extra large.
Love that. Thank you for that. Deborah, Rob Green says, Cyrus, let him know Robert Green is in the building so he can see that. Rob Green is with us as well. Manswell says we are taking them to the beach. And Deborah says after the soccer game. So again, the functionality of these is really great. And Robert, the reason why I've enjoyed working with you and spreading the word is because I personally have seen, I've done some reels. I know I have some more that are planned coming up for March, kind of showing the different functionalities and the way people can wear them, as we've been talking about here. All of mine that I have are the terry cloth design. I just like that design for myself. But I love that there are so many different ways, and they can be so fashionable as well. I think that's the other cool thing for what depending on what you're wearing. And I like the fact too, for those who don't know, I mean, as Robert mentioned, definitely the audience for this has grown because
Mhm.
when he first got the ideas from watching an athlete being able to use a towel and wiping his face, and now, of
Right.
course, to be able to have them, people being able to wear them all over the place, it really shows the functionality. So, an obvious question would be for you then, Robert, as we wrap up here is what's next? What do you see next for All Sports Headgear?
Wow. Well, we still have a long way to go with all sports headgear. Let me just be honest, because we started with the terry cloth, just a towel kind of idea, and since then we've moved into this camouflage, which is great for hunters. As you saw there on Amazon, we also now have it with a bug net. So if people
Yeah.
are into taking long walks and don't want to be bothered,
Mhm.
that's a great option there. Um, and we also have leather all sports headgear, genuine leather branded all sports headgear. And those we have in stock, but we have not put those out yet. So that'll be the next thing that'll be coming to
Okay.
Amazon. And then from there, we're going to be moving into some, well, some more unique designs, I'll just say.
Okay. 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 So
Yeah,
keep us guessing. Well, look,
yes.
you always have a place to be able to come. Excited to be working with you this year, Robert, and helping to spread the word about all sports headgear. And we appreciate you guys continue to spread the word because word of mouth is so powerful. And it's always great to be able to see the engagement we're able to get with this, Robert. It is something that is unique. And look, the fact that people can actually see the man who created this, that is
Mhm.
here on Amazon, is such a big deal. So congratulations to you again. Again,
Thank
make sure you guys do, if you guys are on the Amazon side, go ahead and look at the different designs again. I see some of you guys have already clicked through and gotten them for yourself, but make sure
thank
you guys look at the different colors, the different types of material that are available there. And when you click on them, you can find out more about each particular one as well. For those who are joining us on the social media platforms, you will see a link that will bring you guys over to Amazon. So you guys can be able to use that link to be able to go as well. Rob says it's also a good recovery towel for patients. Oh,
you.
that's
Yeah.
interesting. A good
Oh,
recovery
yeah.
towel for patients. Thank
Oh,
you for
yeah.
that, Rob. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So, Robert, congratulations to you again, man. How
Thank
can our viewers stay connected with you?
Well, obviously through Amazon, certainly,
Mhm.
Amazon.com, they're able to leave reviews and things of that nature. If they have questions, I believe you can even send questions through Amazon.
Mhm.
So that's definitely one way. We also have our own website at allsportsheadgear.com. And we're happy to answer any questions that you have there as well. And then All Sports Headgear pretty much on any platform. Let me see. I don't use Twitter too much, but as far as Facebook goes, LinkedIn, TikTok, well, Facebook, and I can't, and YouTube. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
We're pretty
Okay.
much there on pretty much all of those platforms. So
Love that. Well, congratulations to you again, Robert. Always a pleasure talking to you, man, and looking forward to our next chat together.
thank you so much, Cyrus. I really, really appreciate it.
Hey, glad to do it. Fred, thank you so much for joining us again. Really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys tuning in on the Amazon side and those joining us on social media. Until next time, I'm Cyrus Webb saying thank you for watching Cyrus Webb Presents. We'll see you all real soon. Take care.
Thank you.